He says he actually had to keep this a secret and couldn't put logos until just before the jerseys were revealed. Vitally says he got help from his son and inspiration from Grand Theft Auto, that video game. The entire mural adds to the Rays connecting the city to their art culture, which is pretty neat.
And those uniforms very popular. You see the 813, so that's the Tampa, I guess the uniting the city, St. Pete and Tampa. So that's why you have that nice 813 there. The skateboarders, apparently a lot of skateboarding going on around the Trop. So there's a popular skateboarding place there, and it's big for that. And our Rays have never lost wearing that new uniform. They're 2-0. So
we love it.
So definitely you can keep that streak going. And today we're talking about, yes, Tampa, St. Pete. You know, we love the new uniforms, maybe uniting with the rain, because yesterday was the haves versus the have-nots. Yesterday more toward Tampa, but today even St. Pete will keep an eye to the sky for this. Ooh, yeah, we're going to watch for lightning. When the thunder roars head indoors, that's the king of clouds, the cumulonimbus. All right, so we talked about why. Well, we've got sea breezes coming together today, closer to the coast, a little more atmospheric moisture. But as we head through the week, things will change. Let's take a look. Let's pop out what we're talking about. So we know about the sea breezes colliding today, bringing the storms. But as we head into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, hottest weather of the season, and see what happens? We don't have the building clouds. We just have the cumulus clouds, or the fair weather clouds behind me. So what's happening is we've got a heat dome that's going to build into home sweet home. So high pressure. Okay, so what it does is it pushes air toward the ground. You need the rising air. So you got the sea breeze here, you got the rising air that'll bring in the rain, lower pressure. But when the high pressure comes in, yes, we've got the sinking air. The air actually just not only sinks, but it compresses, warms, and dries out. And that's what we're going to see by the middle of the week. And we call this a heat dome, and it chases all of those storm clouds and cumulonimbus clouds away. Yes, when you have that sinking air in a heat dome, it doesn't allow mixing in the atmosphere. It's like putting a lid on the atmosphere in any vertical development. So this week, we get you ready for the rain, a period of some pop-up storms this afternoon, and then we'll get you ready for the heat dome by the middle end of the week. Let's head to the weather board, take a look at our forecast. It does include a beautiful sunny start like you see here, okay? But again, as we look at our upper levels, that's what's key to the forecast. Today, more moisture to work with. Notice by Tuesday, Wednesday, high pressure building in. There's that heat dome with the sinking air coming over us. So today, mid to upper 80s. Could hit 90 well inland like we've seen, but the low to mid 90s are coming our way. It looks like by mid and late week. And if you're on the east coast of Florida, you got friends over in Jacksonville, they could be pushing up close to 100 degrees. And we're not even talking about, the heat index, actual temperatures. As far as rain goes, here we go. Today, the heat dome's not going to build into the middle of the week. We are going to expect a 40% chance of rain, and that's for more of us. So you see the map sliding up. Tomorrow, high pressure slowly builds, sinking air. We're going to lower that rain chance to 20%, and then notice by Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, really backing off. As we head into the next 10 days, if you don't like it too hot too soon, hey, good news for you. Even though we're going to push to the low to mid 90s by the middle of the week next week, we're not jumping straight into summer. We're going to see a big cold front come next weekend. So I think we will see some increased showers by Saturday. We've got mid 80s, and those mid 80s here to stay. That's a treat for this time of year, not only through next weekend, but into the following week. So something to look for in that extended forecast. But for now, we're watching the beachgoers enjoying Cinco de Mayo, maybe some tacos on the beach. Make sure you have the sunscreen, the hats, and the refreshments. But notice by mid to late afternoon, there's that thunder, there's that lightning by 3 o'clock with that high temperature of 83. If you're taking the boat out, best boating time, late morning, early afternoon before the wind switch to the southwest at 5 to 10 knots. And there could be a cumulonimbus cloud or a drifter come back over off the coast as we head into late afternoon, early evening. So just keep that in mind. Seas at 1 to 2 feet. County by county, big impacts throughout the area. It will be lightning. Okay, mainly 2 to 6 o'clock if you're along the coast in the coastal counties, and that does include Pinellas County. And then if you're inland toward areas of Polk County, looking between 6 and 10 o'clock. So on that 7-day forecast, there you go. We'll get you ready for some of that lightning later today. 88 degrees, lower chances of rain Monday, and then the heat builds in by the middle and